Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We've done it. We found ourselves in the worst possible timeline. At least for Takumi's sake, anyway. I'm actually getting a real kick out of this one. Eito is alive, as you can see, but he's not so well. In fact, he's only alive inside my consciousness, and I guess in a way, he's body snatched our friends as well. We can't tell who's who anymore, and we've been offered a challenge by the bespectacled man himself, the challenge to kill the odd Eito out. How we're gonna pull this off, I haven't a clue. But one thing's for sure, Eito's gonna take over our brain in a few days' time, so, you know, we gotta hustle, no matter how I look at it. This is Eito. Obviously, I can't tell them apart on appearance alone. What happens if he, like, changes into a bikini? Takes his clothes off? Well, what do we see then? No. I just wanted to ask, have you been feeling alright lately?
Oh.
Sure, I'm the same as ever. What about you? Are you feeling better now? Am I better now? Does this Eito know what happened in the cafeteria this morning? Was he one of the 4 I saw there? Or has everyone else heard about it already? Even if he was there at the time, that doesn't prove he's not the fake. If I can't tell them apart by sight, I'll have to figure this out based on what they all say. Yeah, I'm fine now. So what are you up to today? We should be asking the question like, you know, so, on the artificial satellite, who are you looking forward to seeing the most, you know? Then we'll know Gaku's looking forward to his siblings, Tsubasa's llooking forward to meeting her grandpa again, you know, that's some progress. Shoma will be like, oh, you know, Leo, my dog, because I'm a cockroach and no one else cares about me. So, and then Ima and Kako will just be like, well, we have each other already. And, Karo, or Nozomi, sorry, would be like, well, you know, nobody. Everyone's dead, Jim, including my mother. Right? Surely we can just ask that question. It's like your recovery question for your password. That's how I'm going to discern who's who. Today? Well, let's see. I thought I'd let you kill me. Was this Yugamu? You regret killing me as quickly as you did, don't you? I'll bet you wanted to draw it out a little longer. Wait, so we can't even trust what they say because they're going to have Eito's personality as well? That's cheating! A slapdash murder like that wasn't enough to satisfy your hatred, was it? You wanted to see me writhe in pain, crying and pleading for forgiveness. You wanted to torture me relentlessly, again and again and again, until I begged for death. That's how you really wanted to kill me, isn't it? Now that I'm no longer registered in the Revival-matic, you'd have to get really creative to keep me right on the border of life and death. You see, and that'll be the thing, right? Like, oh, we could just kill everybody, and the ones who revive are gonna be fine. But we can't take that chance, considering we accidentally absorbed Eito's hemo-anima when we executed him, right? So, who's to say we're not gonna do that to our friends as well? That's probably too much for a feeble brain like yours to handle. Would you like me to give you some ideas? It's the least I can do for my worst enemy. I thought we were friends. Sorry to disturb you. Oh, you're going already? Alright, see you around. Well, so it's not just sight and sound and smell. This disorder is even affecting how my brain processes what people say. Eito's probably sitting there in my head right now, twisting every word I hear. I had no idea he had that much control. If he can do that, there's not a lot of point in talking to anyone. No. There has to be a way, something I've missed. Something he's missed. I'll go find someone else and see if I can figure it out. Okay, we've got a few days to think about it. I'm sure something will come to me between now and then. I found another Eito in the rec room and tried talking to him. Hey, have you got a minute? Hello, Takumi. You're looking particularly hideous today. Did you need something? Charming as ever. I wanted to ask, how do you feel about me killing Eito? How do I feel? I know I'm the one who made the decision, but Do you feel like I was wrong? Or like there was another way we could have dealt with him? If you do, then tell me. I honestly want to know. You promise you won't get mad? I promise. Tell me the truth. I can take it. Well, I do feel like there might have been another way. Killing him just felt like a step too far. Right. I thought you might say that. Eito may have been a traitor, but he was still a member of our team. I know he might have escaped again, but we could have just kept an extra close eye on him this time, couldn't we? I guess, but this guy's Houdini. He'll come up with the most random-ass way to escape. He always does. If we'd done that, you wouldn't have had to do what you did. And I wouldn't be in a position to kill everyone now. And I do mean everyone. Every last member of this rotten special defense unit. It's such a pity. If you hadn't killed me, this never would have happened. Okay, thanks. I'll see you later. In my dreams. I thought maybe asking about Eito himself would give me some kind of clue. Felt like I was making progress at first. But I guess not. At least I know this approach won't get me anywhere. I've got to keep trying until I find something that works. I'll go try something different with someone else. If he's altering my perception, this is nigh impossible. I found yet another Eito in the infirmary. Hey, what are you doing in here? Nothing in particular. I just felt like being alone for a while. It's nice and quiet, and no one ever comes here, so I don't have to look at their abhorrent faces. Well, sorry to disturb you. Do you have time to talk? Sure. Why though? What's up? You just talked to me in the rec room, and before that you talked to me in the leisure lounge. This is a weird question, and I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but what do you think of me? Huh? What do you mean, Takumi? I know it's awkward me asking you outright like this, especially on day 58, but I really want to know. That's fine. I don't mind. But why are you asking now? It's just... I've just been feeling a little less confident in my decisions than usual lately. I have a very good reason for doing so, because I just see Eito everywhere. I want to step back and reevaluate myself. And I figured the best way of doing that would be to get an outside perspective. I see. I guess even people who seem to have it together have blind spots when it comes to themselves, huh? Yeah. So what do you think? Let me see. For starters, you are unquestionably our leader. Thanks to your experience from your last timeline, you're guiding us toward victory and keeping us safe. If it wasn't for you, we'd probably have been wiped out a long time ago. Oh, thank you. Oh, you flatter me. Honestly, I had trouble believing you'd really come from the future. When I first met you, you seemed like just a regular guy. Then all of a sudden, you started talking about time travel. It was like you were a different person. I guess that makes sense. And you'll be a different person in 5 days' time. You really proved yourself, though. You have a kind of strength no one else does. The strength to never give up. You keep moving forward, no matter what sacrifices you have to make. Really, it's thanks to that strength that Darumi, Kiyoshika, and Kurata had to die. Thanks to your reckless choices, they all died meaningless deaths. As our leader, you can play fast and loose with our lives and never look back. You got the sweet end of the deal. Because you're team leader, nobody wants you to die. That means you never get exposed to any real danger. Well, I am in danger of having a psychological breakdown at this point. Things are nothing like the future you know anymore. But you still run around calling all the shots. You even get to choose who lives and who dies. You're the very embodiment of how heartless and cruel humanity is. Tell me, Takumi, have you decided who's going to die next? You! Thanks. That's all I needed to know. Trying to run away from the truth? And after you got so mad at me for running away after I escaped my cage, the team leader gets away with anything, huh? But you can't run from me. Oh God, I'll only die tired. After all, I'm already inside you. Yeah, you are. I left the infirmary with an exasperated sigh and headed back to my room. There's no way out. I'm trapped. I'm not making any progress. I can't give up, though. Yeah, I mean, it's still morning of day 58, right? Time has literally not advanced. If I don't get rid of him, Eito will take over my whole body. I never expected killing him would make things even worse. Damn it! Just how much trouble do you have to cause until you're satisfied? Wouldn't it have been better if I'd let him live? Or should I have killed him right at the start? I can't get distracted with regrets. There's still stuff I could do. People I haven't spoken to yet. I spent the rest of the day talking to everyone I could find. Each time I wondered who the Eito standing in front of me really was. But no matter what tack I tried, I couldn't figure it out. I wonder if the words I'm spouting are actually the words I'm spouting, or has Eito twisted my perception of that too, and I'm just saying gibberish. Or maybe even worse, I'm like taunting them or something. And of course, they were all moving around throughout the day, making it even harder to tell them apart. Like, even if we identify, oh, that's Tsubasa, like, how are we supposed to keep track? It's not like we can stick something on that Eito's clothes, because it'll probably disappear. Everywhere I looked, it was nothing but Eito Atsuki. I couldn't even tell if there were 11 of them or not. What about Sirei? Surely he can, like, guide me, right? Because he's not human, I won't perceive him as Eito. And he can be like, Sumino, this is, Tsubasa over here. Sumino, that's Takemaru just standing in the corner. This challenge was going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. Even worse, every Eito I spoke to would hurl insults and painful home truths at me. Oh, he was trying to provoke me. He wanted me to lash out. I wasn't going to give him that satisfaction. I knew these were really my friends. The way they looked and sounded was just Eito messing with my head. I wouldn't do anything to hurt them. But if he took control, it wouldn't matter what I wanted anymore. I had to find the 11th Eito as soon as I could. The 11th Eito doesn't even exist! I swear it's like a bluff. Early that morning, I had a dream. No, not a dream. More like a conversation inside my subconscious.
You're doing great, Takumi. I had so much fun watching you struggle yesterday.
That's an oxymoron. How can I be doing great if I'm struggling?
I don't know what it was like in your last timeline, but I haven't talked to the others all that much this time around.
I wonder if Mr. Eito here can see them properly. Or he's also just forcing himself to see them as Eitos.
I never had the chance, being shut up in my cage the whole time. I'm glad I'm getting to know them through you.
If only you'd just shut up now.
So from everyone else's point of view, they're just having a normal conversation with me?
Please, let's not talk shop. Consider the space neutral territory.
This truly is the Velvet Room.
While you're here, try to forget about the challenge and relax.
That's rich coming from you.
If you prefer, you could stay here forever. Just give your body and mind over to me entirely. Then I can get started on killing your abhorrent friends right away. Eito, I get why you hate me. I'm the one who killed you after all. But do the others deserve the same treatment? Some of them even tried to save you. Why do you hate them as well? Because they're humans, clearly. Despite what you may think, we're not your enemies. We're all part of the Special Defense Unit. We're allies. If you hadn't betrayed us, everyone would have gone on believing that. What's your point? Would you try to convince someone with a severe phobia of cockroaches that they're actually very clean, intelligent creatures? But we're not cockroaches! No, you're even worse. To me, anyway. Your appearance, your voices, your smell, and of course, your ideologies. They're all utterly repulsive. You're all monsters. Abominations that shouldn't be allowed to exist. There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I'm just seeing your true nature. I mean, it's not your eyes, is it? It's your mental condition. Because my eyes are fine, and yet I'm seeing Eitos everywhere. Your cruel, selfish nature, caring for nothing but your own survival. You trample over the peace of others, even as you hide behind grandiose causes and ridiculous platitudes. Huh? The peace of others? Are you talking about the invaders? Curious now, are we? And yet, none of you have even tried to uncover the truth. I've tried. Admitting your mistakes can be scary after all. You claim to have killed me out of some misguided sense of duty. But actually, you were afraid of what I might tell you, weren't you? No, I'm fully aware that we're the invading party now. I just killed you for, the safety of everyone else. You killed me to keep me quiet, and denied your precious comrades any chance to learn the truth while you were at it. Or did you really just hate me that much? Yep, option B. That's the one. You got it. Nailed it, Eito. That's my motive. I'd almost forgotten what a waste of time talking to you is. Could you shut up now?
Oh.
Alright. We'll call this conversation to a close. We could be here chatting all day otherwise. Get going, Takumi. You know I love to see you struggle against the inevitable. Even if I am just a spirit now, I still expect you to keep me entertained. 3 more days. If I couldn't get rid of him by then, Eito would take full control of my body. Whew. I won't let that happen. I won't let him get away with this. I'll find him, and I'll kill him for good this time. I can't tell the fake by his appearance, or by what he says. So, what if I attack someone just to test it? Do we really want to risk that? Let me just quickly check chapter select here for a second here. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12 people, including me. Okay. Attacking someone to test it? Oh, what am I saying? I can't do that. They're my friends. Except, well, I suppose show them as an acceptable target. I mean, what? Maybe getting physical is the way to go. I might be able to feel some kind of difference. A physical way of telling people apart. A plan was starting to form in my mind, but I still needed to test it. I headed off to go find one of the Eitos. Hey, have you got a minute? Oh, hello Takumi. What's up? I want to ask you a favor. I took a pen and a pad of sticky notes out of my pocket. I wrote the number 1 on one and peeled it off. This'll sound weird, but can you hold on to this for me? Huh? What is this? I'll explain later. Just stick it on your chest for now, okay? We're about to play Squid Game and you're player 1. Really, it's important, please. I don't know what's going on here, but I can tell you're serious about this. Alright, that's what you want. I'll stick it on. That's great. Thank you. Okay. I went and found another Eito, handing him a note with the number 2 on it. I need a favor. Stick this on you. What's this all about? Are you playing some kind of game? No, I'm serious. I can't explain right now, but it's important. Just put it on, stick it to your chest or something. And don't take it off until I tell you to. Okay, if it's really that important. Thanks. Okay. Come on, this has got to be Yugamu, right? Who else spends their time in here? What's up? What are you doing? Just give me a minute. I need to write this number. Dizzy? Did I stand up too fast? Takumi, is something wrong? Huh? No, I'm fine. Here, can you stick this on you for a while? I handed Eito a note with the number 3 on it.
Oh.
Okay. What is this, though? Is it a good thing? Very good, very good. I'll explain everything later. Right now, I can't tell the difference between anyone in this school. My mind only perceives them as Eito. I can't even tell if there are 11 of them, let alone which one is the fake. So far as Eito's challenge went, I wasn't even at the starting line yet. That's when I hit on the idea of telling them apart in some physical, objective way. I was going to hand everyone a note, each with a different number on it. That way, I'd finally be able to tell them apart. It wouldn't tell me which one of them is an illusion, but it was a step in the right direction. I continued going around the school, handing out sticky notes. Eventually, I reached the 9th Eito. Went through the 9th door. And it only took me 9 hours. Hey, have you got a minute?
Oh.
What's up? I'd like to ask you a favor. I've got everyone else doing it too. Can I stick this on you? Somewhere I can see it? Like on your chest?
Huh.
On my chest? What's this about? I can't explain right now, but I will later. Please. It's important. Well, I guess it's okay. I stuck the number 9 on the 9th Eito. That should do it. This dizziness again. Fucking asshole!
Huh? Why? Why does it say 1 now?
Are
He's
you okay?
trolling.
Do you mind if I ask what this 1 is for?
No. Oh, this can't be right. I wrote 9 on that note just now. Didn't I?
You said you've asked everyone else to wear these, right? I've seen some of them around. Why do they all say 1, though? What's the point in giving us all the same number?
No, it can't be. This can't be happening.
Is Eito messing with my head again? I'm sure I wrote 9. I wouldn't make a mistake like that. But now this Eito is wearing a note with 1 on it. And so are all the others. So then, is he altering my perception to make all the numbers look the same? No. I won't believe it. He's not allowed to do that. Without thinking, I started running, as if I could run from the truth. Takumi, come on, tell me what's going on. Eito's consciousness existed inside my mind. I still hadn't figured out how all that worked. But a new and disturbing possibility had just occurred to me. If he's inside my head, does that mean he knows what I'm thinking too? Well, I'm gonna have to switch my brain off.
You know, for someone as dull-witted as you, that wasn't a bad plan.
I mean, what else was I supposed to do to identify them? Cut their hair into different styles?
Did you figure out what happened yet?
It's not just my senses or perception you can mess with. You're beginning to control my body, too. Like you did when you made me flick my forehead before.
You're making me write the number 1.
This time, you made me write 1 on all of those notes. Not only that, you made me see them as different numbers, so I wouldn't realize anything.
Bravo! At first, I was going to maintain the illusion until you'd handed out all 11. But I got bored watching the same conversation over and over again. So I dropped it.
God, why do you have to sound so uninterested?
Aren't I generous? That means you wasted less time. And your deadline's getting closer every minute.
You're so generous solving a problem that you created.
You never told me you'd be actively sabotaging me.
I never said I wouldn't either. This is supposed to be a challenge. You know? Do you understand the meaning of that word?
Yes, I do understand what a challenge is. Challenges are doable, by the way.
Of course the odds are against you, Takumi. That's the whole point.
I wouldn't call winning the jackpot at a casino a challenge, because everything's stacked. I didn't realize just how unfair this challenge was. No matter what strategy I come up with, Eito could just control my eyes and hands to prevent me from using it. Isn't there any way for me to win? You're not giving up yet, are you? What are you going to try next? Why even ask? You can tell what I'm thinking, right? Oh, please. You think I've been reading your thoughts to get the jump on you? I don't want to lose IQ points. I don't want to go down to room temperature. I'd rather die. than go poking around in your nasty little mind. I simply deduced the kind of plan you'd come up with, that's all. You're probably considering getting everyone together in one place for your next attempt. No one else can see the illusion, so you're thinking you can figure out which one isn't really there that way. But that won't work. It would be a simple matter for me to alter your perception of everyone's reactions, and you'd be no better off than before. I'd advise against asking Sirei for help too. Damn it, he read my mind. Why? Would that be inconvenient for you? More for you than for me. What would you even tell him? The truth? That after you killed me, my consciousness was transferred into you, along with my disorder? Yeah, then he'll just kill me next. And that I'm going to take control of your body in a few days? Sirei dismissed me as defective. Tried to get rid of me. You stopped him the first time. But you can't lock me in a cage now. What do you think he'll do if he finds out I'm still alive? He'll judge you to be defective as well. A threat to humanity. To be disposed of. I hated to admit it, but Eito was right. I'm the one who made the decision to kill Eito. But Sirei had wanted to get rid of him for a long time before that. I mean, he also ordered me to do it. He'd treat me the same way. There was no doubt about it. I'm glad you finally see it my way. Besides, this is a challenge between you and me. Bringing in outsiders would ruin the fun. I've still got 2 days. You haven't won yet, Eito. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait to see what you'll try next. I don't know how I'm going to sleep. With that, Eito snapped his fingers. And I fell into a deep sleep. In a few more days, he'll be able to control my body completely. If it gets that point, if I've run out of options and still can't win, that's when I'll ask Sirei for help. Even if he does kill me, it's better than letting Eito take over. But I'll only do that as a last resort. I've foiled Eito's plans before. I can do it again. This isn't over. Oh God! Day 60. I'd laugh if it was Eito's face on the morning announcements. But Sirei's not human.
Today is your... Honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas at this point, so I didn't prepare anything special. Anyway, for your remaining 40 days, keep fighting with hope for humanity. Okay, let's get going for the day.
I can't believe you ran out of ideas. It's the same broadcast all the other days.
Huh?
Never mind making it to day 100, I still need a way to survive past day 62. Before then, I need to kill Eito. I went into the bathroom to wash my face, and spent a while looking at my reflection in the mirror. Well, just like Eito, he's the only one who saw himself as normal, and here we are.
Who are you? No, it's fine. I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm still me.
Please don't hijack me at this point in time. I can't get overwhelmed now. That's what Eito wants. If I start showing weakness, he'll seize on it and take control even faster.
That's not going to happen. I won't let him beat me.
There's still so much I have to do. I have to protect everyone. I have to save humanity. I can't waste time playing Eito's games. He claimed to hate this world, but he's still clinging to it. Maybe he's not as strong-willed as I thought. You're dead now, Eito. You need to let go. If you're still determined to disrupt us, if you keep posing a threat to humanity's future, I'll kill you as many times as it takes. I've already got a plan for today. What could it be? Hey, do you want to do some training together? You want to train with me? Alright, but why are you looking so intense all of a sudden? Is that a no? No, I'm just a little surprised is all. Should I meet you in the training room? No. Just grab an infuser and let's get right to it. We're using infusers? Yeah. Come on. Show me what you've got. Right here in the war room? I was gonna say, there's no space. Hey, Takumi? What? What is it? Why are we using our infusers? And why are we doing this in the gym instead of the training room? Consider it practical training. There's no telling when there might be another attack. And Veshness is more powerful than ever now. We have to get stronger. Don't worry. I won't hurt you, I promise. But in return, I want you to attack like you're trying to kill me. What? This training is to help us fight the invaders. We have to get used to fighting without holding back. And if anything goes wrong, the Revival-matic will bring us back. Everything will be fine. You've got nothing to be afraid of. Takumi, I don't know about this. What's wrong? Let's start our training session. No, I think I'm going to pass. What? Why? I just don't feel like it right now. Can't we do it some other time? You don't feel like it? When the invaders attack, you don't get a choice. I know, but that's different. We don't really have to do this. But we need to train! What's wrong with you today, Takumi? You're acting so weird. Then fine. Just do what I tell you. Activate your hemo-anima! I don't want to. Just then, there was the sound of hurried footsteps outside, and the doors to the gym flew open. Hey. Stop it, Takumi. Dragging someone into a mock battle just because you had a little disagreement? What are you thinking? Damn. This isn't how it was supposed to go. You haven't been yourself lately. Should ask Sirei if there's anything he can do to help you. That's 2 typos I think I've seen. I'm pretty sure it's meant to say, should I ask? No, don't do that. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Then why are you being so hostile all of a sudden? Please. I need someone to fight me. I won't hurt you. I'll stop all my attacks right before they connect, but you have to fight me seriously. If we want to beat Veshness, we have to do this. Is this really going to help us against Veshness? It is. I promise. Alright. If it's that important, you can spar with me instead of Eito. Really? I'll help too. If it's to defeat Veshness, we don't have a lot of choice. I know you said you'd stop your attacks, but be sure and dodge ours too, okay? You're all in? Thanks so much, guys. You have no idea how much this is going to help me. It hadn't gone as smoothly as I wanted, but now I was facing 3 Eitos in a mock battle all at once. I wasn't crazy. I really wasn't planning to hurt any of them. Yes, but Eito, he's starting to gain more and more control. For all we know, we're going to have a wild sword swing and someone's going to get hurt. Eito was manipulating my perception, so I couldn't tell any of my friends apart. I couldn't rely on sight or vision anymore. He had too much control over them. But what if I concentrated on my body instead of my mind? Specifically, the sensation of being hit by a special attack. I wouldn't be surprised if Eito could make everyone's class weapons look like his scythe. I'm anticipating that. What I'm looking for is attack patterns, right? Like Eito's got his crisscross, he's got his 3 tiles in front of him, whereas everyone else have their own distinct attack patterns, usually. But that still feel different when they hit me. Guns, bladed weapons, mechanical weapons, that all cause different kinds of damage and leave different injuries. If I couldn't rely on my perception of other people, I'd just use my own body as a guide instead, because I can look in the mirror and see what damage was done. Because I still look like myself. Right? He can't change that. Alright, here we go. Remember, no holding back. Fight me like you mean it. But what are we going to do after this? Once they leave the gym, we're not going to be able to identify them anymore. My plan was simple. Once the mock battle got going, I'd take everyone's attacks on purpose. Eito could control what I saw and heard, but he wouldn't be able to do anything about physical damage. I'd be putting myself in danger. But at least I still had the Revival-matic to fall back on. But if I take the Revival-matic option, I'll lose all the injuries. And if this worked for the 3 Eitos I was fighting now, I could do the same for all the others next. Then, I'd finally be able to tell who was who.
Here we go!
Right before the attack hit, my arm moved to deflect it. What? Not bad, Takumi. You made that look easy. Let's try it again. Attack me. If it's Takamaru, was he gonna, like, ride the scythe like a broomstick? This time I won't defend. I'll take the attack, just like I planned.
Now it's my turn!
Guarded as well. You blocked me, too. You're doing really well today, Takumi. What's the matter? Why do you look so surprised? I hadn't meant to block. Both times I've been trying to take damage. My sword arm was moving on its own. I couldn't stop it. Can we drop the sword? Okay. One more time. Do your best to hit me. Okay. Here it goes. I did my very best to leave myself open to my opponent's attack. He took the opportunity I'd created and charged forward. How's this? But the result was the same as before. I knocked the attack away without meaning to. My arm moved in ways I never thought it could, and all without any input from me. Every time an attack came at me, it automatically took action to protect me. After about 30 minutes of trying, my sparring partners got tired out and had to call it a day. Oh, God! I apologized to them for all the trouble, and hurried back to my room before they could ask any awkward questions. Should have reprimanded them. You guys need to try harder than that. What if fishness blocks all your attacks? I'm guessing I have you to thank for that.
I have to hand it to you this time, Takumi. Intentionally getting hurt to tell people apart by the nature of their attacks was a stroke of genius.
But, like, if it was Tsubasa, for instance, driving her car and unloading a bunch of bullets, how could I block that with just one arm, right? Couldn't we say, the people who tried to attack us today had to be using melee weapons because we blocked it physically with our arm? Like, you surely can't alter the perception that, you know, Takamaru's gonna spin around on his bike, convert that to a scythe swinging at my arm and blocking it. Or maybe he's just that powerful and can alter my perception in ungodly ways.
It's the kind of idea only someone in as desperate a situation as yours could come up with. I think it might just be the intellectual high point in your otherwise mediocre little life.
It's because our two brain cells are rubbing together.
But in case you forgot, I'm a part of you now. When you get hurt, I feel your pain. And I can't have that.
Oh, scared of a little cut? Scared of getting shot in the face? I mean, that's reasonable. But you're already dead.
Huh?
How long have you been able to make my body do that? Is my control spinning faster than you expected? I guess that's just how compatible you and I are. What a stomach-churning prospect. Even so, I won't allow you to get hurt. I'll block any attack, whether you like it or not. This body belongs to both of us now. I don't want anything happening to it. Have you noticed how nervous everyone is getting around you? They're not going to keep putting up with your requests much longer. But of course, if you tell them the truth, Sirei is bound to catch wind of it. If that happens, it'll all be over for you. You'll just be another defect that needs eliminating. If I get eliminated, you'll disappear too. That's some consolation. Thinking of sacrificing yourself? Don't bother. You could never pull off such a noble act. You're more the type to sacrifice others. You'll cast aside anything and anyone for the sake of your own survival. Even the natural flow of time. That's the kind of person you are, Takumi. That's how you make your choices. By thinking only of yourself. Is he giving me a hint of how to beat him? I need to not think for myself, but think of others? So what if the choices you've made have gotten your friends killed? It was all for the greater good, right? Hey, this is unfair, man. Sirei had a hand in half of these decisions. So long as you get your second chance, anything goes. Isn't that right? Well, it's been fun, but I think we'll call it a day here. Controlling your body so much has tired me out. I need to get some sleep. Eito brought our conversation to a close with a snap of his fingers. Oh boy. The next thing I knew, everything went white, and then... Damn it! I punched the wall in frustration. What am I supposed to do? All of this It's all Ato's fault. If only he weren't around. Why did I ever let him live? After everything he did last time. I should have known better. I should have killed him when I had the chance. Well, then maybe this would have started happening earlier on. I should have made it so he'd never come back to haunt me. I should have killed him stone dead. No regrets. No mercy. Kill. 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 Kill, 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 kill. I'll kill him! I'm going to kill Ato! Somehow I drifted off to sleep, my head still seething with murderous rage. Oh man, we're slipping. We're slipping. Just one day left. Are we gonna get out of this?
You're a genius. You know that, Takumi?
So you keep telling me.
To keep failing to kill me like this takes real talent. Or do you just like me so much that you want to keep playing? Of course, the mere thought you might feel any affection toward me makes me want to vomit.
Oh, me too. Rest assured.
But I'm getting quite comfortable living here in your head. Pretty soon, your whole abominable body will be mine to do with as I please.
God, it's like Cyberpunk 2077 all over again.
Are you listening, Takumi? I haven't done anything to your hearing yet.
Thankfully. But, I mean, I am hearing different things, so... Kinda have. Hearing different things coming out of my friends' mouths. I'm almost out of time. If I can't find the fake Ato today, he'll take over once and for all. Then he won't just be my problem anymore. Everyone will be in danger. I have to stop him one way or another. You're not going to win, Ato. I will stop you! Good luck with that. It wasn't like I had some brilliant new plan. Even if I did, Ato would see through it anyway. This game had been rigged in his favor from the very start. Sheesh. It's like Fallout New Vegas. Come to think of it, was there even an 11th Ato at all? For all I knew, he'd just made it up so he could have fun watching me suffer. I mean, that's the likely scenario here. It's a distraction from me finding out the true way of casting him out of my brain. Even if he had been making it up, the part about him needing time to take over is still true. That means I still have a chance. He can try and stop me, but I'll try everything I can. Right up until the end. I wish I didn't have to do this alone, but everyone's a potential suspect. Maybe there's one person who can help me think of something. She's not human, so the disorder probably won't affect my perception of her. Ava? Where are you? Finally, I can run around. In the courtyard. Okay. Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling? Are you ready to give Ato your body? No! I refuse! Takumi, let's go destroy humanity together. They're nothing but a plague on this planet. They all deserve to die. Run away! You realize you're going crazy, right? I'm worried about you. You know, because you're so crazy. Ugh! Want to hear a secret? The last defense academy isn't even on Earth. That's not a secret. If it is, it's a terrible one. Training room? We were the invaders all along. We attacked this planet, and now we're trying to wipe out its people. Yeah, that's all stuff I know. Ava? Oh, whoops. I was trying to sprint towards you by holding circle. My bad. Does this mean I can go inside? No, I still can't. Oh, I knew it. Ava still looks like Ava to me. She's an invader, not a human. So Ato's disorder can't change the way I see her. But surely he can still change what I hear, right? Hi, Ava. Are you still carrying Nigu around? Yes. I don't know why, but it just feels right. I'm sorry we couldn't save him. It's not your fault. Besides, Nigu died protecting Sirei. That means his sacrifice wasn't in vain. Ava, Do you still hate Eito? For killing Nigu? I don't think I know how to hate. But if Eito were still alive, if he were here, right now, what would you do then? I don't know. What if I order you to kill him? I didn't feel good about what I was about to do. It basically amounted to exploiting Ava's feelings for Nigu for my own ends. But there was no other way. She was the only one Eito couldn't warp my perception of. Ava, I need your help. But you can't repeat what I'm about to say to anyone. Not even Sirei. Understood. If that is your order, I will obey. Ava nodded in agreement, and I began to speak. I told her everything that had happened since I absorbed Eito's hemo-anima, and ended up with a portion of his consciousness. I'm surprised at this point Eito hasn't just, like, sealed my mouth shut, because he can control everything I do. Just, like, force me to go... like that scene in The Matrix where Neo, like, literally loses his mouth and the agents, like, say, what happens if you're unable to speak? How he spoke to me inside my head, and how his disorder had manifested in me, making all my teammates look and sound just like him. Lastly, I went over the challenge he had set me, in my search for the one fake Eito hiding somewhere in the school. The time limit was getting closer, and if I couldn't win Eito's little game, he'd take over my body completely. But the fake Eito, how did my friends see him? Do they see him as someone else entirely, or what? But if Sirei got to know about it, he'd probably just kill me. Ava listened to it all in silence, her face devoid of any emotion. This must sound pretty crazy, right? You probably don't believe me. No. If it is your order, I will believe you. Okay, great, that's good. What is your next order? Should I help you to find the illusion? Yes, please. I'd like you to come talk to everyone with me. I'm hoping we'll run into someone that only I can see. That's how we'll know who the fake is. So be honest about who is or isn't there, alright? Understood. I'll do my best to be of use to you. Thanks, Ava. And about what you said earlier. I don't know about hate, but listening to you just now, I felt the urge to stop Mr. Aotsuki from getting his way. He's not Mr. anything anymore. Is it alright for me to feel this emotion? Perhaps we should get started. Come on, Mr. Sumino. When I let Ava out of her cage, she immediately began walking toward the hallway. I fell in step behind her, and then... Oh! What the hell? I stabbed her, yeah. Fuck it. God!
Huh?
With a knife? Where'd I get that?
Ava! Are you okay? What's wrong? What the... Where did this knife come from?
God damn it! So much blood. And Ava's not registered in the revival-matic. If I don't do something to save her quick...
You're too late, Takumi.
Suddenly, I heard Eito's voice coming out of nowhere. No, that's not right. It was more like I was hearing him inside my head.
There's no coming back from a wound like this. A clean, direct hit to the heart.
Her heart is in her shoulder?
That's how you killed her, Takumi.
You... How did you pick up this knife without me noticing?
Apparently, we've become so close that I can control your body when you're unconscious.
Ah!
You mean, while I was sleeping, you...
This is your own fault, you know? Did you really think I wouldn't account for that prisoner's presence?
No, I knew you had something up your sleeve.
I've been hoping I get a chance to kill her and take her out of the equation.
If she had been a little further away when you two were talking, I never would have had the opportunity.
Until you helpfully lured her out for me. And now the threat is gone.
Not sure why that line wasn't voiced. Maybe I accidentally pressed X twice. So that's why he didn't do anything weird today. He was waiting for me to talk to Ava so he could kill her.
Are you just going to stand there? Shouldn't you get rid of the body?
She's dead? Like, I thought she was just stunned.
Get rid of it?
You're going to be in big trouble if anyone sees you like this. They're already suspicious because of how you've been acting.
Oh man, this is going from bad to worse.
You don't want Sirei interrogating you or peeking into your head with his strange machines, do you?
At this point, I welcome it.
If he finds out, you're the same as me.
Then it's better for everyone else that I just die.
Shut up! Quit talking in my head!
The worst thing was, Eito was right. People were bound to notice if Ava suddenly disappeared. But if anyone found out I'd killed her, I'd be next on Sirei's hit list. I only had one choice. Hide all evidence of what I'd done. I guess I'm not choosing anything here.
I'm so sorry, Ava. This is all my fault. I should never have got you involved.
Damn it! If only I could just bring the Eitos towards her instead of letting her out of the cage. I took Ava's body to a lonely corner of the schoolyard. Fortunately, nobody saw me. Once I was far enough away, I dug a hole and buried her. Jesus. How did I get away with that? In my head, I apologized to her over and over again, while also cursing Eito. Finally, I snuck back to my room, took off my blood-stained clothes, and got into the shower. It's still morning. Time doesn't advance. We live and die in the mornings of this route. Ava was dead. Eito had taken control and made me stab her. I should have known something like this would happen. Why didn't I see it coming? I just killed one of my allies. It sucks that he's able to know what I'm thinking, but I can't tell what Eito's thinking, what he's planning. And now that Ava was gone, I had no chance of finding the fake Eito. If there even was one to find, was I going to lose? Was this how it all ended? Was Eito going to be the new Takumi? We're out of time.
I am Takumi Sumino.
I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm Takumi Sumino. I'm not Eito Atsuki. Not Eito Atsuki. Takumi Sumino, Takumi Sumino, Takumi Sumino, Takumi Sumino, Takumi Sumino, Takumi Sumino, not Eito Atsuki, 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 Takumi Sumino, Takumi Sumino. I didn't sleep a wink that night. I couldn't risk him taking over again. I just sat and waited for the next day to arrive. D-Day. 0 days left. Today was my final deadline.
Well, the big day is finally here.
Well, that woke me up.
Today will decide your future. And mine. I feel like we should celebrate. Have you got any party poppers?
No.
Don't worry. Even if there aren't any, I can still make you hear them.
But you can make up sounds now?
Still feels a little lacking, don't you think? Our fun little challenge is finally at an end. We really ought to do something to mark the occasion. How do you like that? Takumi's inevitable mental breakdown is filmed before a live studio audience.
What a jackass!
Yes, we're starting to strike the right mood now. Don't you think so, my abominable friend?
I don't care.
Oh, you're no fun. This is my way of being considerate, you know? The result of our competition's a foregone conclusion. Even you kind of failed to grasp that. I want you to feel good one last time before I crush you completely. So you think you've already won? You're saying GG before the final score is settled? Does it feel strange to have someone you killed claiming victory over you? Think about it, though. Didn't I surrender a little too quickly? Would the Eito Atsuki you know have given up on exterminating humanity that easily? Wouldn't I have some cunning plan in place so I could get away in the event of my failure? No, you were a wimp and you died a wimp. You thought you'd succeeded by giving Vishnis the majority of your power. You had nothing left when I killed you. Are you saying you got taken prisoner on purpose? I knew if anyone was going to kill me, it would have to be you. And you already absorbed me once in a previous timeline. What would happen if you did it again? There's no way you predicted this would happen. I knew the Hemo Anima would react in some way. I decided to gamble on that possibility. Fuck off. Get out of here. You're not the ultimate lucky student, okay? Things don't just fall into place for you. You don't mean that. You're a realist. You'd never stake your life on something unless you were sure it would work out in your favor. Well, it's all moot at this point anyway. Your time is just about up. All that's left is for you to give me your final answer. Is there really no multiple endings on this route? Is it just the one? I'm doomed. What do you say, Takumi? Have you found the 11th Ato? Shit. Just as I said, I have no more choices. The big day is finally here. Is the first quote that goes flying into the abyss. Have I found the 11th Ato? Where's the 11th Ato? Not here. I found him. Let's think about this. Give me a second. Give me a second to think about this. Where's the 11th Ato? We've established that there are 12 people in this school, minus me, minus Ava. That's why there's an 11th Ato. The fake one. The one that shouldn't exist. Where's the 11th Ato? Do I bluff and say I found him? But if I'm wrong, then that's it. But if I say not here, and he is here, then I've given up and I surrender control. So we need to think about this super carefully. I was hoping during that training session that all three of them would attack me at the same time, you know, instead of just once. I only had one arm that was blocking everything. Where's the 11th Ato? It's got to be a trick question. I'm like either overthinking it or I'm not thinking about it hard enough. Where is the 11th Ato? Couldn't I have asked our good friend Shion to help me too? How was I meant to stab him in the face, you know? Why did it have to be just Ava I speak with? Because he's... is he human? His avatar is certainly not human. His baby form is. If I go, I found him, is this me going like, can I go and say, I'm going to speak to the Undying Flames boy, Shion. He can help me out. And there's no way he's going to die to a knife in the heart. Shucks. I wish I had like the real answer here. I really do. I want to sound smart. I bet you like every other LP is like, oh, well, pfft, easy. You know? This is it. And they get it. But I'm not that smart. I'm not that clever. But then again, I do have the sneaking suspicion that this has all just been one distraction. You know? Misdirection. The only way to get rid of me is to kill the 11th Ato lying hidden somewhere in this school. But that there was never in fact an 11th Ato. There was a different way to get rid of Ato in my mind. But I was looking in all the wrong places. I'm going with that answer. That's my logic behind this. There is no 11th Ato. It's all a trick. You can twist and alter my perception however you want. In that situation, there's no way I can possibly tell the difference between the illusion and the real thing. Right from the start, this was never a fair challenge. Enough excuses. Just give me your answer. There is no 11th Ato. There never was. You just wanted to make me paranoid so I'd get desperate and attack someone. Does this mean you're forfeiting the challenge? Are you sure you want to do that? You'd be throwing away your only chance to get rid of me. Not to mention, your own existence is on the line here. That answer was no answer at all, Takumi. You're the one who accepted the challenge. It's a little late to complain about the rules now. I mean, I had no choice but to accept the challenge. What was I going to do? Refuse it? Then what? If you've lost, admit it and accept your fate gracefully.
Tell me you've lost, Takumi. I want to hear you say it.
I'll never give you the satisfaction. This is like, are you sure? Are you sure there's no 11th Ato? Because there's no way they're gonna break it down to just a 50-50. What do you say? Fuck you! Oh my god! Oh shit. This is like rock, paper, scissors, you know? Oh, sorry, not rock, paper, scissors. It's like flipping a coin, you know? Tails I win, heads you lose. The game, it was rigged from the start. You win. You know, it's just a tiny little rebellious act. It's the least I can do.
Fine. You win. There's nothing more I can do.
Oh? Aren't you giving in a little too easily?
What? You sound rattled.
It's the only thing I can do. I tried everything. I'm all out of ideas.
You've blocked me at every turn. My hands are tied.
It's over, Eito. You win.
You're just... giving up? After sticking to your hideous ideals for so long?
I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
That's right. You finally got the better of me. My body is yours.
Stop it! That's not what I wanted to hear! I didn't want to see you like this!
Oh?
Oh, really? I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it is what it is. Have you forgotten what's going to happen if you lose? No, I remember. You'll use my body to do whatever you want. But I still have control for today, at least. And there's one last thing I need to do. What's that? I'll go find Sirei and tell him everything. He probably won't believe me at first. But once I show him Ava's body, he'll see I'm telling the truth. You set up an unfair challenge and you beat me. Congratulations. Satisfied that I had no chance of winning? But I won't just hand my body over to you. I'd much rather die and take you down with me. I bet you Sirei has a solution, and that's why he was like, don't talk to Sirei. He's just gonna kill you. But at this point, I'd rather die than give you control. You think I'll let our contest end like this? Doesn't matter what you want anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the war room. Don't worry, I'm sure Sirei will make it quick. Right, Sirei? This is how it has to be. This is the only way to stop him. The moment I killed Eito, I'd already lost. This is the best I could do to make up for that. I wished I could have kept fighting a little longer. That I could have protected everyone. And her, especially. Until the very end. But that just wasn't how things had turned out. The least I could do was make sure the traitor never hurt anyone again. Set up my tombstone in the middle of Darumi, Kyoshika, and Kurata, please. And I suppose Ava's gonna need to be buried too. I took a deep breath and prepared to head out to the war room. Huh? What's going on? My legs! I can't move my legs! Eito! Are you doing this? It's sooner than we expected, I know. But it looks like my will is stronger. I won't let you go, Takumi. I won't let you die. You and I are one. I can't allow our story to end in such a mundane way. Hey, you're the one who wanted me dead first. You're finally getting your wish, aren't you? Of course not. What I really wanted was... Never mind. The point is, I didn't want it to end like this. Not until I achieved my real goal. I just needed to rethink my approach. To find something more appropriate for you. What are you talking about? I have enough power saved up to take over your body now. But it looks like this is the only way. Sorry, Takumi. Oh no! I was denied the joy of victory. But this is another kind of feeling altogether. One I can't put into words. I'd share it with you directly. But soon that won't be possible either. Eito! Good night, Takumi. This is the end. This is it. Did I choose wrong? Did I make a bad decision? Was there an 11th, Eito?
Up and at 'em, troop! It's time to rise and shine! Be ready to...
I don't know if I'm gonna be rising and shining today. Uh-oh. I'm still Takumi Sumino? But how am I still here? Am I gonna go to the cafeteria and, like, everyone's dead? Like certain roots in an Uchikoshi game? I lost Sato's challenge. He took over my body and then I blacked out. Now I'm just awake again? What happened? I can't hear his voice anymore. And I don't see him anywhere either. Did he mess things up somehow? Is he gone? I don't know what's going on, but I'm sweating a ton. I better go wash up. Went to the bathroom and splashed some cold water on my face. What's he done? What's he done? Then I looked in the mirror. Now this is cursed.
What the?
Good morning, Takumi.
Eito? But how?
I was sleeping and then you rudely awoke me by splashing cold water on my face.
You look confused. Don't worry. I'll explain everything. What I really wanted was to fully savor the sight of you struggling against the inevitable. Until I tasted victory, and you tasted despair. But then you went and ruined it by giving up without a fight. I was so depressed. My willpower started to weaken and ebb away. I was no longer strong enough to control you. I had to give up on taking over your body.
You're saying I won because I didn't feed the troll?
So instead, I'm just going to live here inside your head forever.
Forever?
Wait, so it's impossible for you to take over now? You're just gonna be in my thoughts?
That's right. I'm here to stay. Now I can enjoy that look of despair on your face every single day.
But why does my face look like this?
It's a cognitive disorder, just like the one I struggled with for so long. So far as your reflection's concerned, you are me now. A fitting punishment, wouldn't you say?
You're insane!
Look on the bright side. Neither of us had to die after all. You have full control over your body again. And you can continue fighting alongside your friends, just like before.
Am I going to have to, or is this route gonna end here, like, you know, like in the romance routes?
Plus, whenever you're having trouble, I'll be here to offer you some handy hints.
Because I really want to see this through to the end. I want to go to day 100 and have Eito in my head. Because I would find that so hilarious. Poor Takumi, though.
And if you ever form a romantic connection, I can give you a running commentary of every disgusting act you and your special someone do together.
Oh my god, so that's what Nozomi looks like when you take off her blouse. Ugh! Imagine that. Imagine hearing that as you... Oh, Jesus.
Cheer up, Takumi. You never have to be alone now. From here on, it's just you and me. Forever and ever.
This is the bad end. This is the bad end, guys. It is. Together forever. Multiple Eitos route. What a name. What a name.